One, action! Hello, everybody, and welcome live from Fletcher Music Centers in Tucson. It's Robert Roman and Jerome Johnson. You'll see him in a little bit. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve today. We got a couple other fun things we're going to do for you. So I'm going to switch to camera view here. Let's see. Does that look okay? Good enough? All right. Here we go. Thank you, and we're going to keep moving on. Thank you very much. Keep moving on, and yes, I do know how to use the mute all button. Here we go. Whoa, echo, 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 echo. Woo, woo. You got to love the technology. Well, thank you. We're having some fun here today, so I'm going to kind of keep things moving along, and I'm going to play a song here that I actually learned not too long ago, and it features the styling and the music of the late great Glenn Campbell. And this is a style, believe it or not, if you want to know, you'll have to maybe do it in the chat, and then maybe we can see if Joni or Sean can answer that in the chat. This is kind of like, this is going to put them to work in their brains. And I'm actually going to take a style that normally is played at a slow tempo, and however, I'm going to increase the speed a little bit. So typically, it comes up to a tempo of, 150. But what I'm going to do is speed it up to about 200. All right? Now, I know I'm looking at some of the faces here, and I'm saying, whoa, that's too fast. But in this case, you have to play it fast so you can play it a little bit slower. Boy, does that make any sense? So let me put the camera view back on over to the keyboard there. And here we go. So this is, you're going to hear me as the introduction is playing. I'm going to slowly speed it up. That's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Slowly speed it up. Here we go. Oh, and of course you got to get that yeah. And did you hear that? Yeah. That was Jerome in the background saying that. No, it wasn't. That was built into the instrument.
It does sound
So
like him.
it sounded like him, but here's the one that was in here. Ready? Listen very closely. Here we go.
Yeah.
And then here's drums, yeah. Well, your microphone's off. He forgot. He can play the heck out of the organ.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. I'm going to keep it on country. This is a tribute. This is actually dedicated to my good friend Carrie Price out in Port Charlotte. We're going to keep things moving along here. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All aboard. Thank you so much.
Great job.
Hope you-
Great job.
I hope the video, the sound is okay. We did get a little internet upgrade, so it's going to help out a little bit. So, anybody, just real quickly, does anybody, back to the Glenn Campbell song, anybody catch the number I played?
Right here, use that.
You won?
my mind.
Gentle on my mind. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody. If you know the answer, unmute yourself. Gentle on my mind. I use the style called guitars on some of the models, and then I also, on here it's called the acoustic guitar. By the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but does anybody know what model I'm playing? Can anybody tell? Joni.
Freedom 3.
Freedom 3. How did you know that, Dee Dee?
Because I asked in the chat room already.
Oh, did you really?
Yes.
You sneaky little thing, you. I
gave
tell
it
you.
away,
I'm
I'm
playing the
sorry.
Freedom 3, yes. You know, we don't play a whole concert with this. I'm going to play most of my music today on this model, and I got a little treat for you, too, in a little bit. But I want to kind of just switch it up a little bit and have some fun. In fact, one of my favorite styles on the larger models is a style called 16-beat standard, I want to say, something like that. And I've often played, you know, Wind Beneath My Wings or Somewhere Out There, some beautiful songs. It just so happens we have a style that's similar to that on here. And I'm going to feature it now. Let's see. It is, oh, there it is. It's called Smooth 16-beat. And this is just a gorgeous style here. So I hope you enjoy this. Here we go.
FEMA's going to decline.
Very good. Good.
Thank you very much. Well, we're going to come back in a little bit with a couple of little surprises that you're normally not used to hearing at a Zoom musical. Thank you so much. But, I'm going to come back in just a little bit with a couple little tricks up my sleeve at a Zoom musical that you've never seen or heard. But right now we have a special treat for you because I told you we were going to have Jerome Johnson. Go ahead and get the camera ready there. And I don't know if you know who Jerome Johnson is, but we've had him in a couple of Zoom musicals here and there. And, you know, some people know he is a little bit of a ham sometimes. Maybe not. Jerome's not a ham. None of the Fletcher staff members are a ham. But we're going to, oh, wait, that's him in the background warming up.
I'm going to take him to church.
He's going to take you to church, folks. Here we go. So let's give it up for virtual applause for Jerome Johnson as we open up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Jerome Johnson, everybody.
I had to do that one. I had to dedicate that one to Red and Sharon Hanks.
If you have one heart,
If you're listening in up there, Red and Sharon, this goes out for you. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have a recording for you as soon as you get your New York up there, right? I was going to try to keep it with a little bit of a gospel theme today, and for our Canadian viewers, here's one of your hometown heroes. I hope I can do this and justify it for him. I'm down and oh my soul so weary. When trouble comes, my heart is burdened be. Then I'm still wait here in silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up, I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I'm on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I'm strong when I'm on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. And when I'm down and oh my soul so weary, when trouble comes, my heart is burdened be. When I still wait here in silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I'm on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. But I am strong when I'm on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. How about that?
Awesome. Great job. Good job. Beautiful.
Excellent.
I got some good news for you folks. If you take our newly revised conductor magic class for beginners, we're going to teach you how to sing like that in 10 weeks. Now, hold on. I didn't say you were going to sound like that after that. I said we can teach you how to sing like that, and he can teach you every week. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off. No.
Here's a little something from the 60s jazz group. It was about to become a little bit more popular in the 60s. With a little, if you guys remember the 60s, and both of you guys can remember this 60s, I can't. So here we go. Little Ramsey Lewis.
Right. Right.
And Watermelon Man.
Please have their pictures.
Wow. That was a fancy fade out there.
It's
Give it up for
impressive.
Jerome, everybody. Woohoo!
Please have the pictures.
I hear Gary.
Yeah. Don't know any of these people.
Great. Great, Jerome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can hear the background sounds of noises you guys are making too, by the way.
Okay.
Before I give it back to Robert,
Hi, Robert.
this is a favorite from one of our shows that we used to do here when things was at a norm. And I'm sure everybody who's my age at one time or another has been on this road, okay? I remember getting on this road up in Missouri, around Fort Leonard, Missouri.
Route 66.
Route 66 is the name of the tune. So
Route 66. I like
yeah,
that.
that's one of my favorites. Actually, Nat King Cole did a version of it too, and there's a couple other people who've done the versions of this over the years. But my favorite is actually his. If you ever plan to motor west, highway, take the byway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now, baby, it winds from Chicago to LA. 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. You go through St. Louis and Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City is mighty, mighty pretty, won't you see? Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, and Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Bartow, San Bernardino, won't you? You get hip to this timely tip. Baby, when you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. You go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, And Oklahoma City is mighty, mighty pretty, won't you see? Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Bartow, San Bernardino, won't you get hip to this timely tip? Baby, when you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Oh, big round of applause. Big round of applause. And Jerome has left the building.
Very good. Very good.
When Jerome moves that fast, that means he's got to go potty. No, just kidding.
Maybe so.
Well, all right. Well, let's give it up. Another round of applause, Mr. Jerome Johnson, everybody.
Very good.
camera.
Good job. Good job.
All right.
Beautiful, Jerome.
We got Jerome. He thinks he's done, but he's not. I'm going to put him on the spot here after I play a couple numbers.
Ink spots?
No. And it's funny, we talk about Route 66. I used to play that with him in a lot of our shows. I'd play the song and, the chords and what have you, and he'd do the singing. And I think he got fed up with my chords. There's a spot in there where I always play the wrong chords, and he wanted to play his own chords. So we're going to have a little fun here. I'm going to perform a couple numbers. This is rarely done at a Zoom musical or any of our online stuff, and I figured I'd do it for fun today. We'll have two different camera views here so you got enough. Yeah, I'm going to play on our magnificent Discovery 3 by Estey. We brag about it a lot, but we don't play it a lot. So I thought I'd just have a little fun and switch cameras there. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I've seen so far away. Here, let me get on the camera there. Sorry, folks. The organ is a little lower, so we're going to do this.
Hey, you tried to call me?
All right. And let's get a little close. Ooh, fancy tripod here. All right. So I'm going to show off what this instrument can do. We'll do, let's see here. I haven't done any marches yet today, so I'll start off with a little march, a little bit of polka, a little bit of this, that, and the other. Here we go.
wanted to go back.
And a big round of applause
Good
for,
job.
not for me, not for me, for our Estey Discovery 3. Yay! Isn't it amazing what comes out of that little guy? Woo, I'm having fun. I got another number for you. I'm going to take you back in time, way before your time, back to the 50s.
Hell, yeah.
Now, I don't know if you know a person by the name of Elvis. Your mom and dad may have told you about this guy. He had a lot of great hits. I'm going to play maybe a little medley here for you. And actually, there's two songs that come to mind with this. I'm going to do a little 50s ballad, if you will. And this just got a great, and actually this style is called 50s Love. So I thought it would only fitting that I do a couple little numbers that you've heard Elvis do once upon a time. So let me switch the camera view here again. Let's see. There we go. And here we go.
Of Elvis Presley.
Yeah, it's a
Very good.
very impressive little instrument, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially, what's really remarkable is
Yes,
it's amazing how you guys can hear this all across the way of the United States. That's how good the sound is on
All
this.
across the
You
United
could hear it
States.
2,500 miles away.
I've used that, yeah.
We got a little treat for you.
Exactly.
It's a treat. It's actually a treat.
So that's as small as you.
It's actually a treat for Jerome because I'm going to have him come and join me. We're going to do a little, Jerome, can you do this? Just say yes. He said yes. You got your microphone on? Yeah. You don't know where you're going yet.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm
He
going
doesn't
yet.
know what he's doing. He's walking around going, what? Actually, you see the look he's giving me. Like, here he is again, putting me on the spot. I thought it'd be fun if we play a couple numbers together. What do you think? Is that all right? So let's see here. Let me reposition this. And why don't you help me out with the chords real quick? And folks, now we don't know how this is going to go. This part is not rehearsed.
What part was?
What part was, he says. So we thought we'd have a little fun here. I thought we'd have a little fun. So I'm going to play over here,
Okay.
and I'm going to ask you to come over here,
All right.
and let's just turn it on into.
Just a piano?
Yeah, just turn it on. Put on a piano. You got piano all the way across.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and test that out? All right, we got a piano there. All right, and before we do our finale, we got a finale. Did you know I have a finale number that you got to do with me?
Oh, no.
Okay, it's
Yeah, we rehearsed it.
surprise. We're rehearsing as we speak, Jerome. So, we're just recording a rehearsal. So we're going to have a little fun here. Let's see. Let me see what the camera view looks like. That camera view, that got us both. You're going to have to, now Mr. Cameraman's going to get us dizzy a little bit because I'm going to ask him to kind of move the camera around as we play. You got to watch the chord behind you there, Jerome. So
Okay.
you're okay. Just there's a chord behind you. So I'm going to set this up with a little, we'll do a little 50s rock and roll or something. Is that okay?
Sounds
Rock
good.
around the clock kind of a thing.
Yeah.
All right, and then you just got to follow along. Let me put it in the key of C. Is that all right?
C is good.
Okay. Let's see here. Select. All right. Let's see here. 50s rock and roll.
1, 2, 3.
So something like that. All right. Are you ready, folks? Here we go. We don't know how this is going to be. I'll play a little melody. You play along. You do whatever.
Okay.
All right. All right. You got the camera? Let's test it out. Can you move it around a little bit? No, like pick it up and move it around. You might actually have to use it with your hands. Yeah, take it off the clip. Oh, there we go. Now, the secret to this, Victor, is not too much motion. We don't want to get people motion sickness. All right. So he's going to keep the camera on Jerome a little bit on me. I don't need that much, but we just want to show off both of the instruments together. And if this does not go well, by the way, while he's got the camera
It's
over
the
there,
cameraman's fault.
if this does not go well, we'll blame it on the cameraman or Jerome, not me. I just came up with the idea. Here we go. All right. Let's see.
1, 2, 3.
Positives from 2 to 3.
Good job, good job. Yay.
Good job, good job.
Good job.
Thank
good
you,
job.
thank you. Now, we don't know how well that went, but it sounded okay on our end.
Okay here too.
We have, does it sound okay over there? Where's over there?
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Where's there?
Lehi, Florida.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we got one number, Jerome. There's
Oh, we do?
we do. We do. I'll mute you there.
Some of these people.
What
are
did he say?
leaving.
He said, "Oh, we do." Yes, we do.
Okay.
Now I'm going to make this next one a little easy. You can pull the camera back there. Yeah, you just turn around and sit down, have a seat, relax. How we doing so far, everybody? Are okay? We're doing okay? All right. We got one last number for you we're going to do here. And we thought we'd close off the show with I'll play a little bit, meaning just chords and something that's easy, and then I'll have Jerome sing to you, okay? So we'll finish off with that. But a couple of quick announcements. We've got some really cool stuff happening. First of all, the Zoom musical next Friday is going to be very different than we've ever done before. It'll involve 3 people, 1 organ, and that's all I'll tell you. You're thinking, how is that possible? What does that mean? That's all I'm going to say for now. Stay tuned in. I'll send you some email updates on, you'll get a little bit of sneak peek on that. Secondly, mark your calendars. You want to talk about something big. We are going to have the biggest week in the history of Fletcher Music Centers that we've ever provided you. And what I'm going to do is sometime next week, but I'll give you a sneak peek right now, you're going to get an email, and it's going to have a flyer that looks like this. And it's going to say Member Appreciation Days. You see that, Joni and Sean? Okay. And we are going to have a full week of stuff. And it says MAD, Member Appreciation Days. We're mad about our customers and are dedicating 5 days of it to celebrate you. Online concerts, in-store events. We're going to do stuff all week long. A rousing finale concert. We're going to even have some of our very own students playing at some of our Zoom musicals.
If they return my call.
And so we're going to just have an exciting week. Our opening concert for this week will be 3 days after next week's Zoom musical. It'll be on Monday, September 14th. And look at this lineup. Holy smokes. We're going to have Don Casanova, Joni Monero, and Carrie Price in our opening concert Monday, September 14th at 3 p.m. Eastern. And it'll be hosted by John Riley. And that week is just a snapshot of the schedule. Now, I will tell you this. Here's the Monday Zoom musical that'll be happening on that week. The stores are going to be doing stuff on Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday, check this out. This one right here, it says Joe Fontesha is going to be an evening performance. We've never done that, and he'll be playing an instrument we've never featured ever at probably even in our stores or on Zoom Musical. And Joe promises to bring out his old classy dinner jackets. He's got a show for you like it's going to be one of the most amazing events. And then we're going to finish that week off with a students play, and we have some students, that are going to be joining us. So that will be up on the website soon. You'll be seeing that real soon. And last but not least, before we finish off, one other thing. Speaking of website, we've been preaching. Please tell your friends about our classes or what have you. So here's what we decided to do. If you go to the Fletcher website, and you're looking at it now, if you go to upcoming classes and events, you'll see we have the calendars with all the scheduled classes, the product feature classes. But down here, there's a new blurb that we added. It says, always wanted to play, now you can discover the joy of recreational music making. And there's a little blurb here about our brand new beginners class, our Conductor Magic class. It's an introductory program that ensures anyone with no previous musical experience, we'll have you playing 6 songs in 6 weeks. And here's what we're doing for a short time, because we want to just get the word out. For a short time, it's absolutely free to anybody. So if you have a neighbor that you think could have some fun with it, tell them to join the class and just sit in on it, watch it. No charge, just join. And it's going to start this Tuesday at 2:30 Eastern. And all they have to do is click that link there to join, and it'll patch them directly through to the Zoom and they, download Zoom or what have you. So if you have a friend or a neighbor or someone, just say join a class and just watch how they teach and how easy it is. No cost, just try it out. And for a short time, as we adapt to the new way of doing, spreading the word and putting music in your home and education, we want to really get the word out. And what easier way than to just say, go onto the website, click there to join on 2:30 Eastern, and you can sit in on the class and watch how easy it is. It's that simple, okay? No registration needed, no forms or anything like that. And if they'd like to continue, they can get in touch with us. So that's directly on the website, and that is going to be taught by Dawn Casanova. Some of you students know Dawn Casanova, and she is our instructor in our Villages location, so she'll be teaching that one every week. And as that class grows and we go on, we'll add some other staff members to different classes. So with that said, I think it's time that we finish off. And Jerome, I'm going to do something that I know how to play.
Okay.
I think I know how to play the chords to this. But I'm going to play a song on here, and he's going to sing. So I think what I'll do is we'll just move the camera back, the stand back, and we don't have to worry about cameras. Let's go ahead and pull this back. You go ahead and grab the chords for me there. All right, let's see. Let's get us both in the picture. Can we both see us there?
It's like Channel 6 News.
Channel 6 News, all right. Okay, so I'll play a little bit. You sing. You got your microphone on?
Yes, it's on.
Let's see, I don't hear you.
I don't hear it either, but I know it's on. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Is it on?
1, 2.
Speak into it.
We can
1,
hear him.
2. You can hear it?
Yes.
Okay, now I can hear it now. Yeah, great. Jonas said you could hear it.
All right. Okay, so you can, as long as you hear him, you don't want to hear me, because I'm not going to be singing. So here we go. Let me set this up with, we'll just do a nice little classic big band style. I don't remember what tempo I played it at, but, and just a piano.
160.
160, 70, something like that I did it. We'll figure out what key. C?
C.
Okay, are you ready? All right.
All of me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I never use them. Oh, and take my arms, I never lose them. And your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on being without you? 'Cause you took the part. And why not take all of me? Get it? All of me. But not take all of me. Can't you see I'm no good without you? I take my lips, I never use them. Take my arms, I never lose them. And the old goodbye left me with arms that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? 'Cause you took the part that once was my heart, and I dig all me.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed our Zoom musical today.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
job.
you so much.
Thank you. And just think, we just rehearsed this as we went. Ha! Just kidding. No, we did
Great
rehearse.
job.
We spent hours on this all week,
job.
folks. Really, really.
Well, we
Yeah.
listen to you.
Oh, we've been rehearsing this for 2 weeks straight. No, thank you so
That was
much.
what we was doing yesterday. Okay?
Why? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Play music, stay safe, and see you next week on the classes.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the video.